So that was really nice. You guys are doing a good job bringing the whole thing together. Coach brought up a good point to a group that, so once we get here, right, we've pretty much beat this guy. But a mistake a lot of people make, which he brought up, is trying to rush through this position right here, right? The longer this position goes, the more it favors him, okay, for defending. But at the same time, I can't rush and try to do like a stupid kick through finish, right? We're gonna get in a weird scrambling position. So I have to stay calm, right? I'm not rushing myself, but also I'm just doing things efficiently. So I'm here. Maybe it doesn't happen the first time. Maybe I go to do this and this guy's athletic and he hops around, right? Or he posts up on me. So then I just keep moving him, right? Keep bouncing him around, clear, clear, clear. Then I get it. I don't want to be in such a hurry that I end up messing this up for myself and getting in a scramble and losing out on some easy points. But at the same time, I got to be efficient about what I'm doing. Something that helps is if I can move this guy back and forward as I have the leg up here, right? Not staying in one spot. If I stay in one spot, it favors this guy, right? So I kind of push and pulling, keep him off balance. And there you go. All right. So basically, that was just me hitting on a few things about that position. But basically, that's my bump single. It's kind of a standalone move. Like I said, I think it's really good because if nothing else, what does it do? It gets this guy's collar tie off me and I can get a fresh start, right? So if we're tied up right, sometimes I know I won't get it. Like he's got a good tight collar tie, but maybe I'll just throw it by just so we can reset here. When we start hand fighting again, I get a chance to win the position. Does that make sense? So it's, like I said, very high reward, low risk. Now I'll talk to you guys about kind of a different series of moves that come off the front headlock. If you guys didn't know, if you ever listen to David Taylor, front headlock's the #1 takedown in wrestling, right? Snap down, go behind. So it's the easiest takedown by far. It's something I use a lot. And most of it comes off that hand fighting, which we already talked about earlier, right? So ideally, if I collar tie Mason, he collar ties me back. I start clearing collar ties right. Anytime I can get to right here, this is the best case scenario, which we talked about earlier, right? If this guy settles outside of my arm on my elbow, it's gonna be tough to try to pull him to his face because he has something to hang on me with right now. So something I can do is right here, I bump this off. All I have to do is just take my elbow and I kind of take it outside and wrap it around his. Does that make sense? So I'm here, I bump his elbow off, and I get back to winning the tie and taking his shoulder to his ear right there. So that's really where I want him, right here, okay? And another thing, when we go to pull this guy in the front headlock, go to catch his head, it's important when I pull that I make a little bit of space. It's something that people miss out on a lot, right? So they get someone here in position to pull, or maybe they have them even right here, which is good too, in position to pull, and they rest their head like on them somewhere, or on their collarbone, or in like the crick of their neck right here. I can't pull a guy to his face, my own head is stopping me. So if I'm here and my head's on him, and I try to pull him down, right? My head is taking all of his weight. That makes sense? So when I pull someone, something I think about a lot is you gotta make a little bit of space, okay? Not a ton. If I pull back here, right, he's gonna start digging inside, things like that. So what I do is, I'm here winning the tie. Ideally, my head's somewhere in his temple, right here. And I'm just gonna take my collar tie hand, I'm gonna just shove him a little bit, just to make a little bit of space. So I'm here, I'm pushing on Mason, wherever I'm wrestling. He pushes back into me. That's really important, be a good partner. He pushes back into me, right? Because he doesn't want this to happen either. He pushes back into me. I'm gonna make a little bit of space, just like that. Everyone see that? How my head comes off him a little bit, right here, okay? And then I'm gonna pull him down to his face, right? Now, as I do that, a couple important things, okay? How many guys, when they catch front headlock, are taught to slide down and be right here, right? on his neck. Yes? You guys taught that right here? Yeah? Okay. So a lot of people are taught that they slide down right here, okay? We'll get back to this position in a second. I think ideally where I catch him, right, this is gonna sound a little different, is with my chest high, right? My chest high, my hand's still on his chin, my elbow's still high so he can't grab it down here, right? But I'm gonna catch him like this, with my chest up on his back. His head is under my belt buckle belly area right here, right the back of his head, okay? And I'm right here. I'll explain why this is ideal in a second, but I just want you to work on pulling your partner, okay? So I'm here, I'm winning the tie, I get to here, right? I make a little bit of space, I pull him down, right? And I catch him. As I go, my hand still transitions to his chin, as you all saw from here. I pull him down, catch here. This hand's still in the meat hook right here, okay? My chest is high up on his back. His head is on my belly button, crotch area right here. That's how low I want to pull him. And then all my weight is on top of him right here. My hips are heavy. Okay, as you notice, I'm still in good position. My toes are dug in the mat. Some people have asked me, like, why do you pull him so close to your legs, right? Isn't he gonna grab your legs? If Mason tries to grab my legs right here, more power to him. His head is down, his butt is up. I'm gonna take his near ankle, I'm just gonna crush him with my hips. I'm gonna score all day long. That's the easiest thing that could happen. So, just try something new for me. Try catching him right here with your chest up high, okay? You have a meat hook right here. You have your hand on the chin. That make sense? Okay, we'll try it. Ready, 1, 2.